let's talk about the difference between global warming, climate change and greenhouse gases. Before we talk about this, I need to make it absolutely clear that all particles absorb radiation of some kind, and that different types of particles can absorb different types of radiation. This might not sound useful now, but will be very soon. First off, what is global warming? There are two holes in the ozone layer, and these holes are getting bigger all the time. This means that more heat energy from the sun is going in than usual. The heat energy also can't escape because of the ever-thickening atmosphere. This means that all this heat is trapped and can't get through. Now this heats the planet, and as the planet is at its perfect temperature, when the temperature increases, bad things will happen. For example, the ice caps will melt, which means that the ocean and the sea level will rise dramatically, which means dangerous flooding. Another example of this is that things will be more combustible, so wildfires will start more easily. We as a species are adding to the problem of global warming by burning fossil fuels into greenhouse gases that then get released into the atmosphere, which is what thickens the atmosphere. Now, what is climate change? Global warming is actually a part of climate change. Climate change itself is just how the climate changes. Climate change is a natural part of how the atmosphere works and is constantly moving up and down. But recently, the average temperature of the Earth and the rate of climate change have increased dramatically, which is a very bad thing for the planet. The evidence for this has been peer-reviewed by many different scientists to make sure that this is accurate, which is why it's agreed by most scientists that climate change is one of the most dangerous environmental problems in the modern era. Now, finally, what are greenhouse gases? The three main greenhouse gases are carbon dioxide, methane, and water vapor. These greenhouse gases insulate the planet to keep it warm enough to support life. As I discussed before, all particles absorb radiation. The particles in greenhouse gases don't absorb short-wave radiation, but do absorb long-wave radiation. They then re-radiate it in all directions, including towards the Earth. Long-wave radiation is the same as thermal radiation, so when it hits the Earth's surface, that surface gets warmer. Human activities that are thought to affect the effect of greenhouse gases on our planet are deforestation, because trees remove carbon dioxide and carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas, burning fossil fuels because that releases carbon into the oxidized air, creating carbon dioxide, which is released into the atmosphere, and carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas, agriculture because farm animals produce methane, which is a greenhouse gas, and creating waste because as that waste decomposes, it releases greenhouse gases, which are greenhouse gases. So, that is the difference between greenhouse gases, climate change, and global warming. Sorry if this recording sounds bad. My microphone doesn't like me, so it won't work, and I have to use my computer microphone, which is bad, and I'm going to see what I can do with it on Audacity, but can't do a lot. Okay, bye.